Well, strap in, folks, because it's another day, another uproar in the ever-expanding universe of Star Wars. The storm of controversy has descended upon us once again, courtesy of Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy, the director set to helm the upcoming Star Wars flick. Buckle up, because it's not even a week into 2024, and we're already witnessing the clash of lightsabers over the empire of dust that is modern-day Star Wars. Now, let's talk Turkey. Sharmeen, a woman, is in the director's seat, and apparently, that's a monumental moment for some. The internet is doing its usual split, half furious about her recent statements, the other half upset at those who got upset first. It's the classic tale of the two halves of the Force, or in this case, the far, far away galaxy. But wait, before we dive into the lightsaber duel of opinions, let's address the real question. Why the fuss? Sharmeen's statements conveniently overlook the fact that women have been steering the ship in 4 out of the last 5 Star Wars movies. So, is it really groundbreaking in 2024 for a woman to be calling the shots in a galaxy far, far away? Let's dissect this space opera of controversy. Sharmeen's background as a Pakistani journalist, documentary filmmaker, and feminist activist is under the microscope. People are questioning the connection between her work and the Star Wars saga. And just when you thought things couldn't get more interesting, old interviews resurface where Sharmeen expresses her knack for making men uncomfortable. Hold on to your lightsabers, though. These statements were part of her crusade against honor killings in Pakistan, not a sneak peek into her directorial strategy for Star Wars. Now, here's the twist. I'm about to throw you a curveball. While I may not agree with her reasons for directing a Star Wars movie, I'll defend her on this one. Those interviews were a different beast, tackling a serious issue that demanded attention. Now let's fasten our seatbelts and jump to light speed. Every time someone shouts, "It's time for a woman to direct a Star Wars movie," I can't help but wonder, why? Is it just because the calendar says it's 2024? I'm not against the idea, but let's add a sprinkle of logic to the argument, shall we? Sharmeen claims the problem is that no woman has directed a Star Wars movie. Fair point, all 11 movies so far were directed by men. But here's the plot twist. Gender isn't the issue. Both male and female directors have gifted us with stellar, and let's be honest, not so stellar Star Wars projects. It's about their individual talents, not their gender. So why the push for a woman to direct, and specifically, why Sharmeen? It seems like another case of fast-tracking for diversity optics, rather than nurturing genuine talent. Tokenism does no favors for capable female directors, reducing them to mere diversity hires. In the grand saga of Star Wars, let's hope this chapter unfolds in a way that honors the legacy of a galaxy far, far away. Now off you go, and may the Force be with you in navigating the interstellar sea of opinions. Now, as we plunge deeper into this hyperspace of controversy, let's dissect the essence of the matter. Sharmeen, a woman with a formidable background, has taken the reins. The internet, ever the arena for heated debates, is now grappling with the notion of a female director at the helm of a Star Wars epic. It's a clash of ideologies, a dance between the Jedi and the Sith in the digital realm. But what's the real cosmic conundrum here? Sharmeen's statements seem to conveniently overlook the fact that women have already wielded the lightsaber of leadership in a significant chunk of Star Wars lore. So, is her appointment truly a groundbreaking event in the intergalactic calendar of 2024? The spotlight now turns to Sharmeen's multidimensional background as a Pakistani journalist, documentary filmmaker, and feminist activist. Critics question the relevance of her past endeavors to the fantastical galaxy of Star Wars. In this cosmic tapestry, where does her unique thread fit? Hold on to your star maps, because here's where the plot thickens. Old interviews, seemingly from a different era, resurface, revealing Sharmeen's penchant for making men uncomfortable. Before you start picturing stormtroopers squirming in their armor, let's be clear. These statements were part of her mission to expose the grim reality of honor killings in Pakistan. A far cry from a directorial strategy for Star Wars, wouldn't you say? And now, the twist you never saw coming. I'm about to play devil's advocate. While I may not see eye to eye with Sharmeen's rationale for directing a Star Wars movie, I'll defend her on this one. Those interviews were a glimpse into her fight against a real-world menace, not a sneak peek into her directorial philosophy. So, here we are, caught in the gravity well of the age-old debate. Is it time for a woman to direct a Star Wars movie? The answer, my friends, is shrouded in the mists of logic. Sharmeen claims the problem is the absence of a female director in the Star Wars directorial lineage. But is that really the core of the conflict? Do we need to assign roles based on gender in a galaxy where the Force knows no such boundaries? As we navigate the asteroid field of opinions, let's acknowledge that both male and female directors have steered Star Wars into realms of brilliance and occasional turbulence. It's not about gender, it's about the warp and weft of individual talents. Now, why this push for a woman to direct, and more specifically, why Sharmeen? T feels like a familiar tale of fast-tracking diversity for the optics, a saga of tokenism rather than the meticulous nurturing of genuine talent. In a galaxy teeming with skilled female directors, reducing them to mere diversity hires does a disservice to their craft. In the grand opera of Star Wars, let's hope this chapter unfolds with the grace of a lightsaber duel and the wisdom of Yoda. Off you go, fellow star travelers, into the boundless expanse of opinions, and may the Force guide you through the cosmic sea of discourse.